This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, May 8th, through this coming Sunday, May 14th, 2017. So, they're starting with the fact that we've been building momentum for this time, for where we are right now. All the work that we've been doing since last year has brought us here. And this is our pivot point of positive change. And the energy of this week's full moon, which is in Scorpio, and it's Wednesday, May 10th at 5:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This energy is transformational change. And you're ready to understand your epiphanies and aha moments of clarity that are your cleansing, healing metamorphosis. Scorpio, in its own way, focuses on change because it pushes the hidden aspects up to the surface. Anything that's been suppressed or denied or hidden, ignored or bottled up is now going to overflow and expose itself for recognition and release. And this is all good, believe it or not. This is good. These are powerful opportunities to flush emotional toxins and understand the true meaning of any negative feelings. So by allowing and facing any shadow side truths, we're going to create balance. And by pulling those things we seek to hide up to the surface, we're going to shine the light of love and clarity and growth upon our weaker notions, to let them go. And this is going to give you strength and resilience, making your life fuller and more balanced and transparent. And this is a place where toxic emotions cannot flourish. So that's going to make you healthy and robust and able to confidently and optimistically embrace change for your highest happiness. And so embrace these turning points. You've been building to this. You've been doing the work. You are ready for this turning point. And all the planets are aligned. They're aligned in benevolent, supportive aspects to ease you through this personal turning point of accelerating your life in exactly the ways that you need to get to the next level. This Scorpio new moon is completely assisting you with this, digging out all the darkness so you can reveal the light. So go ahead and mourn any losses so you can be ready and open to your new goodness, your new wholeness. This is freedom from anything that's been dragging you down or blocking your path. And that's what you've been trying to achieve. And it's been coming to you with perfect timing in all the steps and all the levels and all the ways that you can handle perfectly, with perfect timing. So now is your transformational change for your highest happiness and your highest potential. And again, we've been building the momentum. The momentum has been flowing all to this moment. And all the work that you've been doing has brought you here right now to your pivot point of positive change. And allow this Wednesday's new full moon to help you with this. The more you try to avoid it, the more you try to deny it or, not do the work, the more uncomfortable you become. So you've got to give in at some point and go ahead and pay attention to those aha moments in your dreams and all the guidance that you're being given that's shifting you up, shifting you to the placement that brings you your greatest happiness. So let's see what the cards are. Angel Tarot, Doreen Virtue, Radleigh, Valentine. We've got our 9 cards. I always love it. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to lay these out, and then I'm going to go over each one to give you a complete reading for the energy of this week, so you can use it to your highest advantage. We'll give you the tools that you need. I see we're repeating some cards again, which is very good. That's an emphasis on energy, and I'm going to go over that. We're starting with the Queen of Water. She is emotional solutions. So she's reminding you that you are tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. This is romantic relationships. It's also all the relationships that bring you the life that you love. This is alignment to loving your life. So all those people that you want in your life right now that are part of that highest happiness and that highest potential that you seek, that pivot point, includes the people that you're going to take forward with you. The people that don't fit into this new emotional set point for you, you can just allow them to fall away. Just gently and lovingly change your focus. You no longer need to engage with people that are draining your energy or not on the same path with the same desired outcomes that you have. So trust your intuition, absolutely, and the people around you. And, your blueprint changes as you go through life. The friends we had in high school are not necessarily the friends we have later on. And that's for a reason. You are changing and you are developing. And so you've built people into your life blueprint that reflect those positive changes and growth. So care for yourself and care to others, for others, in loving ways that allow you alignment with the relationships that are for your highest emotional good. So we got emotional relationships, and then the beautiful Empress, who's all about creation. What are you creating? What are you birthing? What are you bringing into being in your life? She's holding the baby, and the baby, if you dream of a baby, all that is symbolic of what you're creating. What are you gestating? What are you building? And Archangel Gabriel is helping you with this. 3 is expansion. It sings, woo! Things exploding in positive, good ways. And, everything in this picture is going out. The water is emotions to me flowing, but all positive. Give birth to your dreams, lavish abundance. Again, nurturing yourself and others. That's what it said, here. Take care of yourself and others. So, as you're doing all that Scorpio Full Moon work, take a deep breath. Soak in the tub. Do all the things that nurture you, that take care of you. Go to bed a little earlier. Sleep a little later. Do the things. Eat really fresh, vibrant food and drink a lot of water and all the things that make you feel vital and refreshed and energetic. So pay attention. This is important energy. This Empress growth. What are you giving birth to energy? You've got the ideas in your head. They're not random. The Queen of Water said pay attention to your intuition, and the Empress absolutely is that alignment as well. They are, your guides are working with you. You're not alone on this. Those great ideas that you have, they're reliable and they're trustworthy. So pay attention, because that's what you're going to want to act upon. And this nice 7 of Earth is reminding you that you've been planting seeds. So some of this you've already been doing the work. And that temporary pause in action. Patience is a big thing. Just linear time is just what it is. You've got to not get bogged down in that. Linear time causes unnecessary worry because you have set, a time frame. And the universe doesn't work in time frames. The universe says, with perfect timing, everything comes to be. So don't abandon what you've been planting. Don't abandon the work that you've already started on the Empress creation. Go ahead and let it grow. This is springtime, and you know, the total analogy, if you planted the seeds, they're underneath that dark earth, and all kinds of things are happening. You know, where then the sprout comes through and everything bursts into amazing, colorful bloom. That's what's happening. It's going. It's happening. You can't manipulate it. You can't control it. You just have to trust it. You just have to allow it to come to fruition for you. So very important timing reminder there. Now, the 5 of water. This is, pay attention to what you're focusing on. This is, yeah. So this is the energy of, you've got full cups and you've got cups that have fallen to the bottom. And if you focus on these cups at the bottom, not much is happening there. But this is the abundant, upright, filling, emotional cup that brings you results, the positive results you want. If you keep telling the story of these fallen cups and you keep trying to explain what went wrong, then you're stuck down here in this muddy, stagnant bottom of the water. And nothing's happening there. Nothing's growing. There's no light. You know, up here you've got the bubbles and the orbs and the light shining through the water. And these abundant cups with the fish and the dolphins, and that's where you need to be focusing. So listen to your thoughts. Listen to what you're telling people about. Think about your relationship with each moment. How are you doing with that? Are you critical of it? Are you expecting the worst? Are you describing this stuff? When people say, how are you needing to explain to them what's not going well? All of that right there is a waste of your energy. So this card is saying, pay attention to your emotional set point. Don't cause conflict. What you want to have is change. And change is to abundance. Change is to paying attention to what you're creating with the Empress and what you've planted with your seeds and this emotional alignment with the Queen of Water. And this card is, you know, just reminding you not to waste your energy. Don't look to the past. Don't look to what's not working. Pivot. Focus on where you want to go and what's going well. And it absolutely, absolutely perfectly leads to the Chariot. Because the Chariot is, once you've dealt with your inner struggles, then things take off. So this card represents the inner struggles. And then the Chariot, and you can ask Archangel Metatron to help you, is reminding you, we're going to have some momentum here. Things are going to move quickly once you've dealt with the inner issues. Once you've dealt with the things subconsciously or inside that you haven't wanted to expose, really think about, you're going to do that this week. Because this Scorpio Full Moon is going to dredge all that up and say, let it go. No more blockages here. No more things in your path. Follow that moon of intuition and allow things to take off for you. Then you can recognize the important achievement. Then you can understand how you need to, organize your time and your willpower to get things done. Then you are publicly recognized for that. Then this beautiful Empress creation comes out in the world and people go, oh wow, how cool. That's fantastic. I want to be a part of it. This is the energy that you're looking for. So use this full moon to release the things that are dragging you down. So you can take off with perfect, fluent energy to get to where you want. Balance, this is the card I said, we've got some repeating cards. This and the Queen of Water. This card, we've had, maybe 3 weeks in a row. I have to look it up. But I think we've been getting this every time. And Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. This to me, when I see it, it's the card of alchemy and it's the card of cooperation. Ah, lovely cooperation. Allowing other people to help you. You're not alone. Your new alignment to people in your life is going to allow you to have the assistance that you need to create what you want to create. This is going to bring you balance, and this is about, the even keel of balance. That's the moderation. It's not about extremes. So cooperation, compromise, perfect timing. You already know that things are flowing. You've got timing, so don't get stuck in linear time or any timelines that you have set because the universe has other ideas. All with perfect timing. The timing will be perfect. Alchemy. These water precariously flowing between these two cups. Alchemy is turning base metals into precious metals. And it's reminding you it's magical and that you have this ability. You have the magic. You have the tools. You have everything you need for things to turn out the way that you want them to. 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land, balance. You are divinely connected. This beautiful halo and the glow and all the stuff growing and blooming around you. This is, all these symbols are you having the magic, you having the inner knowing and the inner knowledge for things to turn out the way you want them to. And also to recognize who can help you with that. Who you're going to cooperate with to get to these desired outcomes. So this is a very important energy and card and message for us. Now, the Ten of Fire is kind of pulling off of this Five of Water right above it. This is, to me, whenever I see this card, I say, you're carrying burdens. What burdens are you carrying? And, 9 out of 10 times those burdens don't belong to you. So you need to just drop all those heavy things that you've been carrying around that you don't need anymore. And 10 is a doorway. Fire is taking action. So it's saying, align yourself and your actions to go through the doorway of where you want to be. That top row, those cards of alignment and the Chariot and balance, the alignment to your desired outcomes. Again, accepting help from others if you feel out of balance or you have any stress-related health concerns. That's because you're carrying burdens that don't belong to you. And that's why you maybe feel like you've been doing too much work, because the work, let me word it right, perhaps the work that you've been doing is not your own work. It's work that you're doing for someone else or some entity or thing, that a society obligation that you feel, I've got to do this for something outside of yourself. That never flows. That just creates more stress and more, health health concerns, because you're not following your passion. You're following obligation. You're following the shoulds. And the shoulds always drag you down and make you feel badly. So pay attention to any area in your life where you're carrying a burden, where you've got to, you're telling this story down here. You've got to shift that energy. That's wasting your energy. It's dragging you down. So this is, go through that doorway of lightening things up. And I absolutely love this. This is the sun. This is light. This is sunrise after the darkness. This is absolutely, for me, the perfect analogy of, it's been the Scorpio full moon, now what? The Scorpio full moon is dredging all this stuff up. All the stuff there at the bottom. For you to release. The burdens for you to drop. The inner stuff for you to drop. And then here's the light. You're going to get through this. This is going to be amazing. The light, the fresh, the beginning, the happy outcome, those brilliant new ideas that lead to success, whatever needs to be removed so you can understand, because the Empress has been with us for many weeks. What is that aha moment, that aha idea that you want to give birth to? What are the dreams that you want to come true? Because the Scorpio full moon is going to allow you to release all those things that you've denied and all the things that you've been mourning for once and for all. Let's just allow this momentum to burst through and keep going for the sunflowers and the sunrise and the butterflies, and there you are, you're on top of it. You're at the top. Everything's flowing. You've got the divine connection. These little stars to me are epiphanies. Have confidence in yourself. Everything leads to success and your highest happiness. That's how the guides always say it to me when I'm doing these videos. This is going to bring you to your highest happiness if you participate, if you allow it, if you don't keep resisting, if you don't keep, don't keep telling the story. That story's resistance. And this is the positive outcome. And the next card absolutely wonderfully flows with this perfectly, because to me this is the card of choice. You have lots of choices. You have lots of opportunities, lots of possibilities, and you can pick each and every one of them. You can try all of them. And then as you try each one, you say, yeah, this is a great fit. So that becomes a probability to a possibility to building and building in your life. And, well, this one was okay, but I really didn't, have a lot of momentum with that. And, ooh, this one, no, I'm not interested in that and all. But this one, oh, yeah. So this is, the buffet of life. Pick and choose and taste all of it and try all of it. And it's not complex. And you can do research if you want. But stop procrastinating. It's just make a choice. Try it all. And see where it leads you. You're going to know very quickly. So that smorgasbord of all that exciting stuff to pick and choose from, start picking and choosing through it. It's like going through a rack of amazing clothes. You're going to pull each one out and go, maybe, I think I'll try this one on. And you try it on and it either doesn't work or it does. But you're weeding through and you're narrowing down to exactly what's the absolute best. What thrills you. That's what you walk out the door with, and that's what you move forward with. And that's what these cards are reminding you is in alignment. And absolutely this Sun card. It's all good. It's all happiness. You're not going to get it wrong. You're assisted. You're surrounded by support. And it's all good. So there you go. A very powerful week. A very interesting energy. Enjoy this full moon. And I would love to help you specifically, exactly, with what's going on in your life. Get in touch with me for a reading and I'll call in your guides and share with you what they're showing me and telling me, and we'll look at your blueprint and we'll figure out what it is you need to let go of and what it is that you're embracing next, and how to do this to your highest potential. All the information for a reading is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Have a wonderful week, and I look forward to giving you a reading, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Happy full moon. Bye-bye.